This is Police here again, and this time I'm just going to make an overview of my computer, just because I know some people have asked about my computer's specs and everything. So they have the Logitech G510 keyboard here. Got it on a really cheap price, that's why I bought it, otherwise I would never buy a $100 keyboard. But it is worth it. It's got all the different color settings and everything to it. I know there's videos already on YouTube of reviews of these, so I don't need to go into too much detail about it. But I really like this in particular. It's got a Core Temp plug-in or applet, so I can see my computer's CPU frequency. And as you can see there, it's running 3.4 gigahertz, which I overclock because it's normally at stock it would be 3. So it's pretty good overclock when it's a 6-core processor. I did notice benchmarks increasing and everything when I do that too, so and it runs pretty cool. And then I also have 3 monitors. And then here I'll show CPU-Z just to prove that I have an AMD Phenom 2 6-core 1075T. Not really sure why Core Temp is showing 1075T right here and 1070 right there, because I know it's a 1075. And then you can see the frequency here is also jumping around with the whatever power save feature on here. And it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. And there's the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 650, which I have installed. As you can see, I've made videos on that before, which I thank you all for all the views that I've got so far on it. So I like when people view my videos and leave me comments and everything like that. I like that because it means you guys actually care about videos that I make and stuff. So then here's got these little gadgets here on the side of my screen. Card runs relatively cool at 44 degrees Celsius. And I didn't overclock it yet, but I know it can be overclocked. And then my CPU, it's a true 6-core, which I know there's been a lot of debate on my other videos about the new FX series CPUs and everything with 8 cores, but the only reason I don't like them so much and they don't perform as good is because they're not truly 8 cores. They're more like, I guess if you could say, hyper-threading quad cores, which I know hyper-threading is not an AMD term, but it's the same principle anyway. It's just, 2 threads off of one single chip, where these are 6 single cores, each with their own L3 cache and everything, so they're like legit. And then my drives, I have solid state drive, which is kind of full, but they're not very big. It's only 120 gigabyte, or supposed to be anyway. And then I have 2 250 gigabyte hard disks in a RAID 0. It's a software RAID. These 2 are in my RAID 0. So yeah, then this computer boots up about 15 seconds or so. It's really quick. And then I guess my monitors, I'll just overview them. I believe this one's a 20-inch. It's not mine. I'm just borrowing it at the moment. I've actually been borrowing it. And this one is mine. It's a 23-inch Asus monitor. It's LCD, LED backlit. And then this one was a gift from family members. It's just a 20-inch Dell monitor. It's stock, everything. And then also, I guess, then I have my monitoring stuff on this one, showing there again how it's 6 cores and 8 gigs of RAM. It idles real low, which is nice. And then I guess I could show you the internals of my computer. This case, by the way, is a Cooler Master Elite 334 NVIDIA edition. You can see the NVIDIA logo there on the front. And I have my fan controller and DVD drive. And that fan controller, if you're wondering, is a Sunbeam Rheostat, I believe it's called. See the Sunbeam logo there. It's a really nice, plain and simple cheap, whenever it's affordable fan controller that works good. So take my side panel off here so you can see the inside. Set that out of the way for the moment. I don't know why my phone keeps getting blurry on me, but anyway, I have 8 gigabytes of G.Skill RAM. It's the 1600 speed Ripjaws. And then my motherboard is an M4A89 GTD Pro. It's by Asus as well. And then I have my Asus GTX 650, which I've made videos on before. And there's my aftermarket cooler. That's a Cooler Master Vortex Plus. And this fan grill here is just something I added because it looked better than having no grill on it. And I have a 600 watt modular power supply. So you can see the different plug-ins here and stuff because it's modular, which is really nice, so I don't have cluttered cables in here. So I'm kind of a neat freak when it comes to cable management, except this bugs the crap out of me because it's a short cable. So I can't really do anything with it other than just directly down, and I really don't want to buy a longer one. But maybe in the future I'll fix it because it bugs me a lot. Then I have a TV tuner in here, which is really handy because then its computer is basically a media center as well as a gaming rig. And then there's my Corsair Force GT solid state drive. And then here's my 2 Western Digital Caviar Blues, which are SATA 6 or 3, whatever, so they're running 6 gig a second. And they're in RAID 0, so they copy about 150 megabytes a second. And then just basically everything in there. So yeah, it's a pretty healthy gaming rig anyway. And I guess my fan controller, I can dim the cathodes and everything in there, which is a really nice feature. So, and just basic fan controls if you're curious what a fan controller does. It basically changes the voltage on whatever you plug into it. Makes a cool little effect on the cathodes there. I think they really make that case pop with that side panel on it. But so yeah, just it's a basic overview of my machine anyway, and gotta love the true 6 cores. So yeah, then I guess that's my machine. Hope you like it. I'd like to hear from you guys, so please rate, comment, and subscribe on my videos if you think I'm doing a good job or whatever. And have any questions about any of my hardware? Which I guess I forgot to mention, this is a Logitech MX518 mouse. It's the best mouse I've ever owned. It's an MX518. It's comfortable in the hand and everything. See, I got big hands, and this mouse is perfect for me. It's almost too small, but can't find much mice that are bigger than that, so many mice. And I know some people have been dogging me about my old Gateway speakers here, so I did order a new set of Logitech 5.1 surround speakers, so I'll upgrade them because these speakers are pretty old, clear back from '95, and you gotta wiggle the volume button here to make them work, otherwise this half quits working. So I figured it was time for an upgrade. But anyway, so yeah, I guess hope you like it. Rate, comment, and subscribe if you like my videos. So I'll see you later.